I've had only positive experiences in the galleries that I've been in, and the art gallery owners have so much information on the artists, and that really brings meaning to the pieces that you look at when the art gallery owners know about the artists and they know about the experiences that may have led to that artist painting a particular landscape or maybe a reason why the artist traveled to a particular area to do their painting. And I like to know those things about the pieces that I buy, and I like to know those things about the artists who I follow and enjoy looking at their work.
Well, a reputable gallery is there for a reason. I mean, they've established themselves in the marketplace. They're representing quality work. They work and operate on ethical basis of conducting business. So there are all these factors that are sort of there when you open the door and go into the gallery. They're already established, especially through associations that are, recognized for following mandates that are professional. You have to like what you're selling. You have to like the public. You have to be patient. You have to be, it's all those elements. You have to love what you're doing. If you don't love it and you don't love what you're selling, if you don't like the artists, and their work, it would be difficult. So you have to love what you're doing. You help your customers purchase art by exposing them to bodies of work by different artists, presenting it in different ways, connect with them about what it is in the piece that they're maybe responding to, and see where they're going to place it so that they see it in its best light, see it where they can develop a relationship with that work. Once the dialogue is opened, you develop really close, almost, friendships, and that you might just see something and it might be a different artist's work, but there's something about it that other person would respond to. So it becomes a very close relationship that you develop, and friendships. And for myself, over 30 years, there are some clients that, I wouldn't hesitate to call them and just say, come on down, see something, there's something about this you're going to respond to, and there's a comfort. They may travel and see something and tell me about something they've seen. So it's the dialogue, the shared interest that you expand upon and share.
A reputable commercial gallery will have pre-selected archival quality, high caliber work that you can be confident in. And it's about being confident in what you're purchasing as well as loving what you're purchasing. So it's good to have both of those covered by a professional in the gallery business. Well, as gallery owners, we're really lucky. We develop wonderful, strong relationships with our clientele. It just happens that most of our clientele turn into friends. We try our best to help them make their choices. Sometimes we help them hang the work, add to their collection. It's a real treat.
I appreciate that a lot of people feel uncomfortable coming into a gallery, and there's a lot of reasons for that. For one, obviously there's sort of some stereotypes about what is a gallery and who are gallery owners. But the other thing is the reality, and the reality is when you come in, there's usually not a lot of people. There might be the people that work there. Maybe there's one or two other customers. And I know for myself, when I walk into a store and I'm the only person, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. So what we try to do, because I understand that and I can empathize, is just talk to you, make you feel welcome, but also I know that you don't want me following you around and talking to you about every single piece. So it's finding that balance of, you're welcome to be here, take your time, look around. When they say they want to look, they really just want to look. And some people do want a bit more information, and so then that's the opportunity. Maybe we can tell them about the website or invite them to the next opening. So that's really the kind of treatment that you should expect when you go into a commercial gallery. The artists are just regular people. If you pass them on the street, I often have people tell me that when they come to an opening, can you point out the artist? And I'll point them out, and then, oh, It's just, oh, that's just a regular person. Yes. And then for the art gallery owners, I mean, we're all just people from the community who own businesses that happen to sell art. And yes, maybe we know a little bit more about art than the average person, but that's okay. I mean, that's how the consumer can then use our information or the expertise that we've grown over the years, knowing that the artists that we represent are good artists and are around for the long haul, and the quality of the work is going to be excellent. Art galleries, because there aren't as many, we can carry such a wide variety. I often tell people, if you came into our gallery to see the 50 or 60 artists that we represent, you'd probably have to go to 10 or 20 galleries if you were in a big city, because there's so many galleries and artists are exclusive in a particular city. They just don't. So one gallery might have 10, the other gallery might have 10, but here I've got all of those people under one roof. And that is very unique to Saskatchewan. You need to think of your gallery owner or your dealer that you work with as it's like your interior designer or your doctor or your fashion consultant, like someone who can really help you out so that you don't feel like you're on the spot and you need to make a decision. And so what I hope I can offer my customers who maybe want to travel but might be interested in some art, well, if you buy the art or you see the art in a legitimate commercial gallery, I don't think they need to feel the pressure that they have to buy it right that minute. Come back, and then I've had lots of people, they'll come and talk to me and they'll say, could we look at this website? And so we'll look at the gallery's website, the other gallery's website, and then I can get a feel for, yeah, this looks legitimate, or maybe I even know the gallery, or I even know the artist. And then I will contact the gallery and say, hey, I've got a customer, they're interested in this piece, would you send it to me? And the nice thing is that that's a really comfortable thing for that gallery to do, because instead of just sending a piece off to somebody they don't know in another city, they're sending it to another business, and then we can help with that transaction. And then if the piece needs to go back, well, obviously we can package it up, no problem. It just makes it a lot smoother.